It's all kinds of little screws biting into the wood of an electric guitar, and sometimes those screws can come loose, which can cause unwanted noise, but also loose hardware. So today I'm going to show you a very easy way that you can fix that. Anyone can do it with some very basic skills or no skills at all. I'm Dave with Stringing It Together, and let's dive in. So I've actually had this guitar on my bench before. I did a previous video with some finish repairs on it on the back here, which you can see here. And then I brought it back to him, and he picked up his case without it strapped together and fell off, and this thing, the tuner came loose, and then the switch broke off, so I got to put another switch on there. But for right now, you can probably see that there's a little bit of a gap there, and this screw, when you try to tighten it, it's just not biting in the wood. So here's a real easy quick fix for that. So here's the screw here, and if you try to turn it, it's just spinning in the hole. So obviously that tells you that it needs to be fixed. So, and you can do this for any screw on your guitar, and it's very easy. So take it off, obviously, don't lose it. So this one was loose, and then this too, so I might as well do these two, because these ones basically just popped right out when I pulled on it. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can use, if the holes are really small, you can use toothpicks. They're a little bit bigger, so I'm going to use the shish kebab skewer. If you don't have any of those, what you can do when you have a chisel is you can take a piece of wood like this and just slice off a little corner and then round it off and stick it in there. Now that has some advantages too, because you're not dealing with the vertical wood grain, but this works as well. So obviously you want to make it a tight fit. That's not going to be a tight fit, so I'm going to have to cut this. Just take a little bit off at a time until it's a nice, I'm going to go a little bit farther than that. Helps have a nice sharp chisel, which I made a video for in 2 weeks ago, which I can link to here as well. Okay, so that's tight enough that it's hard to pull out. So I'm just going to go a little bit farther than that, just because I want it to be a real tight fit. And I want it to be all the way down to the bottom. Okay. All right, so that's pretty good. So next thing I'm going to do is mark it off. I'm going to use a chisel for this, but you can also just use a razor blade. Just put a little mark there. If you use a pencil, it's pretty inaccurate. And then take a little saw, cut it off. Take some wood glue. Stick it in the hole. So if you want to protect the hole from having to clean it out, then you can go like that. Push it in with something, a little piece of wood. Clean up the squeeze out and fill the rest. Then you can take a break, go have a barbecue with your leftover shish kebab skewers. I'm going to work on this switch while that dries. You want to give it at least like 2 hours, it'll be dry, and then 24 hours it'll be cured. So if you're in a rush, you can just wait 2 hours, but it's better to wait 24. So I'm not going to wait the full 24 hours. If I did, I would be a bit more comfortable, since that glue is fully cured, just slicing that off real quick with my chisel. But since I'm not waiting, I want to be a little bit more delicate with it. So I've waited 2 hours, I got that switch fixed, and I need to get this guitar finished today. So, and this will be easier for you as well. If you don't have one of these fancy saws, to get it flush, you can use a hacksaw blade. And obviously I've taped off the any spots where I might scuff it up. Under here is going to be covered up by the tuning peg. To do the old camera, try not to shake my camera while I'm doing this. so. Then you want to get rid of that little nub, and you want to, if you're using a file, you want to make sure you're putting some extra tape on there. Another layer. I put another layer here and another layer here, just so I can feel comfortable getting that down flush. Or if you don't have any files laying around, you can just strip sand that, or just get it down like that. The file's faster. Or if you're comfortable with a chisel, you can lightly scrape the top of that. You do the same thing with a razor blade. So then you can stick this on there, and make sure you have it lined up perfectly. And then you can mark the center with something, like I'm just using this pin here. So it'll be a guide. If you just stick the screw in there, or even your drill, then it can be off center a little bit. Make sure that's dead center, and then poke it. And then, once I have a hole for a guide there, then I can just have my drill on really low. And I'm just touching it with the drill. I'm not going in there really too far. Make sure you find the right screwdriver so you don't strip it. So yeah, there you go. And then you just want to make sure it's nice and tight on there. Put that down if you have to, and you're good to go. I didn't make a video with the switch today because I ran out of time, but if you're interested in guitar wiring, then you can download my guitar wiring cheat sheet in the description below. Just put in your email and it's yours. Hopefully you found that helpful. Let me know if you did in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.